Boker, Shalom, Israel, back again with just a brief little conversation. Just brief, real brief this morning, not long at all. And I just want to talk to Israel since we on our work day, work week, or if it started yesterday or today, still starting our work week. So just want to ask y'all something, Israel, and share something with y'all for a moment. Which riches and treasure you want, Israel? Which riches and treasures you want? We're going to talk about this real brief this morning. I don't want to hold you long at all. I just want to get this out real quick, real simple. And we're going to start with the first, which is everybody that live in a fleshly body, but don't live in the flesh. So we know who the ones talking to, and the ones know who live in a fleshly little body doing the fleshly things, because we all live in a flesh body, but we not doing fleshly things. So get that understanding. Through all things get understanding. That's what I'm trying to do this morning, get you understand through all things. That's what I'm going to do, not try but going to do. So I want to read the first one. The first one is these people of the world. This is what they like, and so we're going to come out of 1 Timothy in chapter 6, and we'll be reading verses 7 through 10. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Which, Job went through that right there, and Job lost it all. Job had it all and lost it all, but the Father still gave it back to him later because he didn't live in a fleshly body. And we're just going to read a verse about that real quick, Israel, nothing long, just a verse real quick. And we're going to go to First Job, and we're going to read verse 20. We'll read verse 21. Let's read verse 21. And said, naked came out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thy her. The Most High gave, and the Most High have taken away. Blessed be the name of the Most High. So through all that, Job still gave the Most High all the praise. And that's how we have to be, Israel. When we go through tough times, getting chastised, some of our people, they want to blame everybody. But they don't want to praise the Father when they're going through it. You have to praise the Father going through it and praise the Father when you're not going through it. Because at the end of the day, he give you all and he take all. Just like he give you this fleshly body, he going to take this fleshly body. Well, let's keep reading. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. He wants to be content what he blesses us with, what he gave us with. Just be content with it. You ain't got to want to have what everybody else have. Because if he wants you to have what everybody else have, he would have gave it to you. But he wants you to be content with what you have. But let's keep going. But they that will be rich fall into what? Temptations. And snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts. We see that all the time. Sex is number one lust people fall in when they get money, get nice things, habits, drugs, drinking themselves to death. You know what I'm saying? These are things they do down in they people, misusing people, forgetting about the book, this book, what it says. Because now you full of a man that ran by Satan's systematic system. And it got you. Let's keep going. Which draw men in destruction and perdition. See, it do. When you got all them things in your body like drugs, sex, and money and so-called power of this world, oh, you gonna hit destruction is near. We see it all the time. What man do. And this is what happened to man. Let's keep going. Verse 10. For the love of money. For the love of money. Is the root of all evil. It's not the money itself. It's the love of it. It's the things that you want to do with a carnal mind with money. It's the root of all evil. Which, while some convert after, covenant after, they have arrow from the faith in what person themselves through with many sorrows. Heard that, when you put yourself through them sorrows, and we see them all the time, we see these athletes and things, what they go through. We see these so-called actors, what they go through, so-called rappers, what they go through, so-called people in our everyday job that make a little money, what they go through. Because they accept their other contract, their other doctrine of Satan that gave them man. So now they running around trying to please man, getting all these degrees, getting all these accolades, and all those things that don't matter to the Father, because he gonna bless you what you need. And I'm not saying that college bad and none of that. I'm saying that the Father gonna bless you with what you need. If he bless you, go to school and get them degree, that's a blessing, because now you know how to use it. Just as Job said, I came in naked and I'm gonna leave out naked, but I'm still gonna give all the glory, praise, and honor to the Most High Yah and Yahshua, not no man and not to Satan. But see, our people do the opposite. They get all that glory to that piece of paper that Satan made and gave to man. Because the Father run it all. But see, our people don't know that. But let's keep going. Like I said, it's going to be quick. It's not going to be long. So let's go to the second riches. Israel, do you want them treasures? Do you want them riches? The second one. So let's go to Colossians chapter 2. Colossians chapter 2, where we shall be going, Israel. So we made it. And we're going to read verses 2 and 3. Verses 2 and 3. Colossians chapter 2 and verses 2 and 3. That their heart might be confirmed, being keep together in love, and unto all riches of the full assurance of what understanding. Get understanding through all things of the Father. Get understanding. We're going to see why. To the acknowledgement of the what? Mystery of Yah, and of the Father, and of the Son, Yahshua, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. Of wisdom and knowledge. That's the treasure that we want. But first you got to get understanding to get that treasure of wisdom, to get that treasure of knowledge. That's how you get blessed. That's how you bless your other people. Your people. When I say other people, I mean your people. But see, Israel don't want this knowledge from the book. They want knowledge from man. And with man knowledge, you can't bless your people. You can only take from your people. You can only keep your people down, poor. And when I say that, I'm talking about in the spirit. I ain't talking about this mess that don't matter, all the things of the world that the Father hate anyway. He give us these things to see what we gonna do with them. He give you money to see what you gonna do with it. How you gonna bless not just yourself, but others. What is you really labor for? What is you really work for? Israel, I just ask you that, which riches and treasures you want, Israel? But I'm not finished yet, because let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. And we're going to read something out of it real quick. Because like I just said, you got to give it all to the Father. All to the Father. So I done made it there, Israel. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. We're going to read verse 30 through 31. But of him are ye in Yahshua, who of Yah is made unto us wisdom and righteousness and sanctification and redemption through his Son, through Yahshua. Because we was all dead. We was in sin, we was dead. But let's keep reading. That according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Most High, in Yahshua. You got to glory in them, not yourself, not no man, not what nothing a man gave you, only in the Father and the Son. And we're going to read that one more time. It's at the Corinthians, 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 17. We're going to read that one more time, Israel. But he that glory, let him glory in the Most High. You only can glory in the Most High and Yahshua, because Yahshua glorified his Father, and we glorify Yahshua in his Father, because they both in us. If you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, they are in you. So Israel, with that said, all I would like to hear is, when you get a chance, if you watch this, if you don't watch it, if you hear about it, you know, I would just like to know which riches and treasure you want, Israel. You want. With that said, my family, I love all of y'all. Y'all be safe. Have a blessed Monday. May the Father and the Son keep you protected out here in this dangerous world we live in. And that's why we have to keep them laws, statutes, and commandments. With that said, nothing but love this way, Israel. Shalom.
One Piece Music. Daniel chapter 7. The abomination of desolation. 3.5 years. They're gonna hunt all black people down. MostHigh God, please protect us. Psalms 91. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 years tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 years tribulation. Jacob trouble knocking at your door.
Purchase your tracks today.
Jacob trouble knocking at your door. Return to your God, Israel. Repent or you die. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Shout out to the tetrad, that's Israel. Who they be those so-called black men? My people in every nation. 1619 on slave ships. We're the only nation been through this. Hands up, police shoot us down. It ain't gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. Come back to the covenant Israel. What you gonna do when the vote take place in the third temple? Black man, live or you die, die or you live. 3.5 year tribulation. on, they hunting us down, they killing us off. They ripping your wife, ripping your kids. You don't keep up, the MostHigh gon' kill you. I hope I make it to the place of safety. Sure, that's the wilderness. Psalm 91, we under the shadow of the Almighty One. Immediately after tribulation, so the trumpet blow. Sun get dark, no moonlight. The MostHigh gon' crack them sky and go to the end. Yeah, the remnant, we gon' be alright. When the second Exodus take place, we not going directly into Israel, we going into the wilderness, place of safety. Revelation 12:6, 3.5 years, we will escape the great tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Jacob trouble knocking at your door. Jacob trouble knocking at your door. Return to your God, Israel. Repent or you die. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation.
Tribulation coming real soon. Full feature, this is sneak preview. Jeremiah 37 to a hood near you. Temperature rising, heating all Hebrews. Martial law, FEMA counts. Mark of the beast, are you prepared to be jailed? Perhaps be killed when you climb them 13 steps? There's trouble overhead the horizon. Wickedness rising. Can't you feel it? Can't you see the signs of the end times? Spoken of in the Bible. Sound the alarm, Antichrist, 666, sacrifice of God's chosen. Black people, true Israelites, they don't want you to notice. Centuries of captivity, can't you see we still ain't free? How you call these nations friends? Y'all call them our enemies. Tribulation is upon us. No daughter Jacob's trouble. War and bloodshed is coming. Repent, come out from Babylon. Don't say you ain't been war.
Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Jacob trouble knocking at your door. Jacob trouble knocking at your door. Return to your God, Israel. Repent or you die. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation. Abomination, desolation, 3.5 year tribulation.
It's so black in here. Hear the word of the Lord, the abomination of desolation. Who shall stand in the third temple, proclaiming to be Almighty God? He shall deceive many, whose names are not found written in the Lamb's book of life. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And there will be no pardon of sins. Whosoever take the mark of the beast, it will be game over for you.